Hey guys, Evan Roth here, and today we're going to be showing you how to install the new M17 drop-down 3D printed piece that I've been selling. A couple guys have asked for a video on how to do it, so we're going to make one today. So what you're going to do, you're going to need your 2mm and your 2.5 for this job. You start by popping up the 2 screws. Just hold that little cover on above your steering wheel. Pop those 2 off. That. And next, kind of just pop that plate up. It's a little finicky. Just take some time with it. And next, you're going to see there's 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will be a 2.5 head. You're going to pop those 4 out. Okay, then the next step, just carefully pry that out. I like to put my radio like that, hold it there, and just take a driver, a little bit of pressure, there's a clip there, pop that loose, nice and gently, and you can put your radio to the side and work on this piece now. So next, 4 screws up top here. They're going to be in different positions depending on what angle plate you're using. I like the most angle from the stock Sanwa pieces, so I have mine angled all the way in. You're just going to pop those 4 screws out. And then carefully, I'm going to slide it through. You can pop those screws out there. Just take a driver, push them through. So now is when you're going to start installing this piece. You're going to slide your cable through there. Needs a little love sometimes. There we go. So next you get a few choices here. You can either get 4 screws to install in here, or you can use 2 of the screws that hold the drop-down piece together on this kit Sanwa radio. I'm just going to use 2 of the screws. You don't need all 4. So I like to use 2 inner holes here, and they're going to thread into there. Just snug, you don't need to over tighten any of this stuff. You can watch that wire there, just tighten until snug. Same with the other side. Now this is what it's going to look like now. You can see it there, nice and flush on one side. It hangs over a bit on the back. Those 2 screws getting used, those 2 holes are not. These 4 smaller holes here are what we're going to mount this piece to next. So this is going to slide again through there. You're going to grab your 2 other screws that you haven't used yet and put them, I prefer the outer holes on these, just more support for the radio. Screw them in. Remember, you are going into a 3D piece that has to self-tap, so just go nice and slow with them. Make sure you're not pinching a wire or anything. And then just snug again on these ones, no need to crank them down. So now you have that. Your 3D piece installed, and your kit piece, instead of there, now has more angle to it. What that's going to do, on the radio, instead of wheel being there and in, it's going to move it out, angled, and drops it down a bit as well. So our next step now, we're actually going to bring back our radio here. And this next step's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure how well I can get it on camera here. You're just going to want to get this wire here, kind of line it up the best you can. Sometimes you can use a driver there. You're just popping the little connector in just until you hear a click. Well, there's a click, that's good. Gently spin it back around, pop it in, grab your 4, because they're 8mm screws with the 2.5 head from earlier. Install those back again. snug, no need to over tighten again. And then you can clip your plate back on. Takes a bit of pressure sometimes on this one. It's got to go around some things there. Just be gentle with it, it will go. Let's try again there. There you go. Now that's clipped in. Grab your 2mm again. Put those screws back in there. Everything will seat in nicely once you get those screws in. There you go, now you have it. There's your added angle. Nice, easy install. Let me know if you guys have any questions.